for Foolery Friday one more time. Oh yeah. Sit back, relax, unwind. Let's get into it. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another Foolery Friday. Yeah! I missed y'all. I missed y'all, child. Child, what is going on here? Child, I look like somebody's church mother. Look like somebody's auntie church mother. Child, come on over here and get some food. Y'all come on there, come on. It's time to make these plates. Woo! Alright, I have an announcement to make. Next week, there possibly may not be a Foolery Friday. I'm just telling you now. It may not be a Foolery Friday next week because I have training. I have training next week. And it depends on if this is going to be up for the task, child. Y'all have training at work. Y'all, it just sucks the soul out of me. I'm telling you, it sucks every bit of life out of me when I have training. Well, I got training for 4 days. Baby, so it may or it may not be a Foolery Friday next week. But don't you worry, I do have videos coming next week, so it's all good. Hope y'all doing okay. First of all, let me tell y'all a quick story about when I went to the good old food line. Now, I went to get my feet done because they were, I was this close. This close. I didn't say it happened, but I was this close from my heels to rip up my sheets. I was this close. Baby, honey, my feet were rough. Okay? I thought she was going to pull out a chisel. I was like, oh no, you walking around like this? So I went and I got my feet done. So I went to Food Line just to pick up a couple of things. And there was a woman over there in the deli texting. Okay? Now another woman, she looked like she was on a mission as well. Because see, I was going to go in and out. So a woman done whooped by her and got the last rotisserie chicken. Now me myself, I'm not a fan of the rotisserie chickens. I think some of them are a little just a tad bit too salty for me. And what am I doing eating a whole rotisserie chicken? I'm just not a fan. So she done went and got the last rotisserie chicken and she tipped. Now the woman who was texting, I guess her intention was to get that rotisserie chicken. So she tells Mr. Deli Man, she says, yes, that woman took my rotisserie chicken. Excuse me, Miss Texter, ma'am, you the one that was over there texting. You should have got that rotisserie chicken and put it in your bag. See, whatever was going on with your phone made you not get the rotisserie chicken. So Mr. Deli Man said, that's the last one. So she's standing there. That's the last one. So how long will it take for you to make another one? He said, we ain't making another one. There will be some tomorrow. It's closing time. And it was about maybe an hour away from Food Line closing. It's closing time. So the woman is standing there looking at him shocked. And so she said, so I'm not going to get a rotisserie chicken? He said, not tonight. He said, but there will be some fresh ones tomorrow. And she said, well, I need one tonight. That was supper. I was like, supper? Girl, you might as well wait till tomorrow. Of course, me, you know, I was over behind where the little cakes was. Nosy, but not being nosy, but nosying. So he says, we're not making one rotisserie chicken for you, ma'am. Come back tomorrow. And she said, so I'm going to be without a chicken. Baby, when I tell you he looked right dead at her, turned around and walked off. I said, there you go, Mr. Deli Man. Good for you. Good for you. So, of course, she walked off huffing and puffing. She probably went and told the manager. She was that kind. So, I just went on about my business. I had my little fun. You know, I seen that woman's face get good and crack. So, here I am with them. I was like, ooh, I'm on a mission. I'm on in and out, y'all. In and out. Now, I went in there to get some creamer, okay, for my coffee. So, I went beeline. Now, a woman comes in front of me. Not the woman who had the rotisserie chicken. Another girl. Honey, she was on a mission as well. I said, ooh, let me follow her. Mm-hmm. So, here we go. On a mission, in and out, in and out. So, she's going straight for the milk area. I was like, okay, here we go. Now, when we get there, there is a man who has his cart in front of the doors. I don't know why people do that. I hate when people do that. So he had his buggy in front of the doors, got one of the doors open, and is just standing there. Now, I don't know how long he been standing there, but however long he was standing there, it was too long. So the girl was like, excuse me? Mute. Helen Keller that made an appearance. So she was like, excuse me. He still ain't paying any attention. So she says, excuse me. So I politely took my hand on his cart, moved it aside, and so she leaned in to get the creamer. Because you know, we on a mission, in and out. So he looks right dead at her friends and says, oh, I'm married. Friends, she wasn't here for it. She wasn't here for the jokey joke. She wasn't here for that stupid smile he had on his face. And she said, what? She said, listen here. She said, are you married to the creamer? Because, see, that's all I'm thinking about right now. She was like, girl, what you want? I said, 2 almond fresh vanilla. I said, right there, that's good. Come on over here. Come on. So he's standing there. And he was like, well, I didn't hear, honey. She went, all right, she just turned right back around and walked off. And I kikied, y'all. See, I had two kikis in Food Line. The Adventures of Food Line, child. 2 people got their face cracked. And that, my friends, is Food Line Adventures. Let's move on to the news. All right, friends, let's talk about this whole Astroworld debacle. It's a mess. It is a mess. What has it been, a whole week and people are still talking about it? I just can't believe it. Now, I'm not going to go into the details of what happened. We all know. But just know this. Travis, you are in a world of hurt, child. As we know, he had a concert in Austin, Texas, Astroworld, okay? And it was speculated that it was 50 to 60,000 people that have attended said concert. Now, I know Travis Scott's demographic is what? Teenagers, 20s, maybe early 30s. But I had no idea that 9-year-old passed away. 9 people have passed away from the Astroworld Festival. I think over 300 people have been hospitalized. First and foremost, prayers going up to the family of the people who have passed away and the injured people as well. I know that must have been a scary thing. I seen 2 videos and that was it. I couldn't watch anymore. I could not watch any more of those videos. It was sad. It was, oh my God, scary. It was awful. Just awful. But to know that a 9-year-old was there, I was shocked. I was like, a 9-year-old is at a Travis Scott concert? Now, the reason why I said that is because one of my co-workers' son went to a Travis Scott concert. And he was telling his dad all about it, about how, there'd be like huge mosh pits and how people would like fight and how it will be encouraged by Travis Scott to go at it. It is your time to have this type of party. And I'm like, what? And then over the years, I have seen like video of like people with black eyes and bloody and people just laying there passed out, not knowing what's going on. And people say that those type of festivals are ravers or like rave festivals. A whole lot of drugs going on, child. And I think there's a video circulating of Travis Scott encouraging, this type of behavior. So when I heard that there was a 9-year-old there, I was like, obviously his parents or grandparents don't really know the type of crowd that Travis Scott have going to his concert. But then I read that Travis Scott was on some video game, Fortnite. Now, y'all know I'm not familiar with the video games, child. I'm sure y'all are that have children and, nephews and nieces. And, I've heard of Fortnite. But I had no idea that Travis Scott was on the video game. And so, him being on this video game, the younger crowd is a fan of Travis Scott. And this 9-year-old boy lost his life. Oh, that's just terrible. Terrible. And I just feel so sorry for his dad, his mom, everybody in his family. I mean, can you just imagine? So anyway, so the lawsuits have piled up. I think it's over 42 or 46 lawsuits that have been filed against Travis Scott. Also, Travis Scott is paying for all of those who have passed away's funeral. He's taking care of all that. Travis, you're going to have to take care of a whole lot more than that. Now, the thing about the security and the ambulances and why wasn't it enough and why wasn't there ambulances there on site? Y'all, if y'all have ever, I would say this, I have been to an outdoor concert, nothing like, 50 to 60,000 people. I don't think that concert was that big, but it was probably close to 30,000 people. And you all, security's there, police is there, ambulances are on site. But when you have that amount of people in an outdoor setting, okay, most of the ambulances are around the perimeter, from my experience. When you have an outdoor concert, no ambulance is gonna be sitting right there in the middle. You hype, you dancing, your favorite artist is coming up and you're like, that. You grooving security, and officers. This was a horrible, horrible tragedy. And hopefully in the future, if there will be another Astroworld, honey, I don't think it's going to be, they will take the right measures to make sure this will never happen again. Travis Scott's name was on there, but there was also production. People who put it together, third parties that should have been involved in this, made it a little bit more safer. But that's not what happened. I don't live in that world. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay? We just know the facts. And the facts are 9 people lost their lives. And over 300 people were injured and were hospitalized. And the videos of Travis still performing while this was going on. Some people were saying, hey, he didn't see everything. He couldn't have seen everything. He's performing. And then there was a video of him saying, hey, you know, someone had passed out or was unconscious or something like that. So, I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't standing behind Travis Scott. I don't know if he could have seen it or not. But Travis, baby, you might as well be ready to because that money that you're paying for the funeral, you might as well be ready to dish out a whole lot more. What a mess, y'all. What a mess. And it's just awful. It was awful. Just awful. Again, prayers are going up to everyone. Everyone. Their families. That 9-year-old. Let's move on. Oh, after Lockup news, honey, news you can't use. According to Starcasm, y'all remember Jeff and Anissa? Y'all remember him? Him with the yuck mouth. Now, somebody said that he got new teeth, child. He out here walking around with all new chiclets in his mouth. And he cutting up over there on Facebook. They said he think he cute. He out here trying to hit on Rachel and everything. I said, no, you ain't, yucky. Close your mouth. We know what you look like before. Now, he is saying that Anissa cheated on him. See, they no longer together, child. He says, yeah, I'm just going to put it out there for the world to know. Really, Jeff? Capitalize. Well, I was at A-Y. He meant to say A-T. At work, Anissa has been having a threesome with, he's supposed to put M-Y, but he put N-Y, with not Brother Ed and his wife. Yuck mouth, I'm going to need for you to calm down before you go to Facebook and make a fool out yourself. You can't even type right. You got the shakes. Baby, I bet you when he was over there on Facebook just violently typing, I bet his teeth were shaking. Jeff, I'm going to need for you to go somewhere and sit down. Shouldn't you be somewhere eating some soup or applesauce, yogurt? Because we know you ain't biting nothing hard. Jeff continued with lowercase letters. Ha ha ha. Ain't that a B? And I gave everything I had for him. In the comments he added, didn't want to tell anyone, but had to get it off my chest. Let's continue. Someone had asked, you got to be kidding me, this is a joke, right? Why would I joke about that? If you ever learn anything about me, if I ain't hustling you, I have no reason to lie to anyone. like, y'all? I'm just asking. You ain't got to say. I'm just asking. Put it down below. Now then, I'm going to put up a picture of Jeff. Now, if y'all zoom in closely, what the teeth doing? Jeff, why your teeth look like that? Why they jagged edges? Let's get married. Jeff look a whole mess. Like I said, he's trying to hit on Rachel, and she paid him dust. So after Jeff though went on this tirade, talking to people, of course he had to end with Facebook quotes. Y'all ready to hear this? Here you go. Jeff, capitalize. Don't be hating, comma, step your game up. Meanwhile, he got them jagged edge teeth. Baby shark teeth. Jeff, until you can get that mouth fixed, anything you say is invalid. Step your game up, ... Hating make you look bad, cuz. C-U-Z. ... Just saying. Why some lame dudes be trying to clown on a lady that they know without a doubt is out their league, and just because they ain't got what it's gonna take to catch her attention? You know what? I refuse to read any more of that foolishness. Jeff, I'm gonna need for you to stop it. Okay. Now listen, you and Anessa were not married, all right? You had a whole child. A whole child that you didn't even tell Anessa about. And I'm sure you got other secrets we just don't know about yet. Now, Anessa out there doing the bumpity bump with your brother and the sister-in-law is allegedly. Anessa ain't saying nothing. This is coming from Baby Shark Teeth Jeff. Why couldn't they have been on this show? See, this is what we needed this season. Y'all got Puppy and Amber up there. See now, Stan and Lisa. Don't nobody care. We needed Baby Shark Jeff Teeth and Anessa with the threesome. That's what we needed. I don't know why y'all don't listen. Let's move on. Stevie J and Faith Evans are broken up, child. Stevie J files for divorce from Faith Evans. Let me read that again. Stevie J files for divorce from Faith Evans. See, he filed the papers, not Faith. Faith, you didn't file the papers. Stevie Ratface J did. Oh, okay. Okay. According to TMZ, documents show that Stevie filed divorce documents on Monday, Los Angeles County Superior Court. The couple tied the knot in Las Vegas back in 2018. Last year, Faith was arrested for domestic violence, allegedly attacking Stevie. Nonetheless, they still seem united after the incident. This will be Faith's second divorce. I'm surprised they lasted this long. I mean, when I heard they got married, I was like, it's kind of weird. But then the reports came out that she went upside his head. Stevie J and Faith, I wish y'all well, child. And if that means you all need to split up, please do. Please stop going upside each other's head. Do not put your hands on them. Her, don't put your hands on him. Him, don't put your hands on her. embarrassing yourself and everybody that you love, allegedly. It's divorce time, child. Let's move on. Paul Rudd has been named People's Magazine's or People.com's Sexiest Man Alive. Why do they continue to get it wrong? Now, Paul Rudd is a cute guy. He's cute. He's cute. Sexy? This is just my opinion. I don't think so. What happened to him? What happened to him, y'all? What about him? Is he dead? What about him? What about him, y'all? Did he get hit by a bus that I don't know anything about? What about this one? And what about this one? Is he missing? People Magazine, I done gave... Y'all don't hear me, though. And who votes on this? Who votes on Paul Rudd's family? Is that who voted? Because I can tell you right now, he ain't the sexiest man alive. Now, he cute, and he funny, and yes, funny can be sexy, of course. But he ain't it. Now, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Don't come over here with me talking about Paul Rudd have these special qualities. In the words of Nene Links, I said what I said. Let's move on. Missy Elliott! Finally! Missy Elliott receives her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Long overdue. Long overdue! Missy should have a star in every Hall of Fame, Walk of Fame it is. Missy is that girl, okay? She's a beast. And she's a Virginian. She's a Virginian. Hey, see, I'm proud to say she's a Virginian child. That's right. Missy Elliott is such a great talent. Genius. I will use that word genius for Missy Elliott. Look at what all she has done for female music, hip-hop, music videos. She broke all kinds of barriers. She should have had a star years ago. Congratulations, Missy. Congratulations. You so deserve it. Let's move on. Recommendations time. The Harder They Fall is on Netflix. You have to go see this movie. You have to go see it. It is fantastic. It is a Western with a majority, 99.9% of the cast, I do believe, is black. And when I tell you this is star-studded. Star-studded. I'm not going to tell you about the movie because I want you to go and see it. But I will say this. It is the writing, the acting. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. I loved it. Y'all go and watch The Harder They Fall. Okay? It's on Netflix. Also, a couple of shows. Dexter is back. Dexter is back. He's on Showtime. First episode was last Sunday, and they did not. Baby. When I tell you they showed up and showed out, Dexter is in top 5 of my favorite shows of all time. I absolutely love Dexter. He's a serial killer that I appreciate. Sure enough he is. And I had a good old time with it. If you have not seen Dexter, try checking it out. I think you can get Showtime free for 30 days, child. So, another show that I think that some of y'all may be sleeping on. It's a little show on Paramount called Yellowstone. Baby, listen. Yellowstone premiered. Season 4 premiered Sunday. And when I tell you it crushed the ratings, million people watched this premiere of Yellowstone. You all, if you are not watching this show, I don't know. It's fantastic. Kevin Costner's in it. Cole Hauser is in it. It's about these ranchers in Montana. And oh, heck, the broke loose child. It is such a good show. If you have Paramount on your cable or, you know, I have YouTube TV. But I'm sure it's on Dish, Direct. You may can find it online. I will encourage you to watch season 1, season 2, season 3, and now the start of season 4. You will not be disappointed. Honey, Yellowstone is that show. It's that show. I was screaming at the TV. I was like, yes, Casey! Oh, child, honey, it was so good. But anyway, that's it, y'all. That's it. That is it. I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. I will see y'all tomorrow for Life After Lockup. Stay safe. Be kind. Okay? See, it's that easy. See how easy that is. So y'all know what to do. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye.